Aries, welcome to September 2018. I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to let you guys know real quick that there's a full moon in your sign in Aries, September 24th. So what that means, Aries, is you guys have a huge opportunity to release what is no longer serving you. So write it down and then burn it. Write down all your fears, all your anxieties, everything that you want to just let go of for this next year, because September 2018 is a turning point month. What that means in numerology sense is that September is that build-up month where your personal year, which if you want more information about, please email me. I'd be happy to explore that with you. So it's when your personal year comes to a peak, and it's kind of that volcano eruption, and then we start to see us slowing into our 2019 afterward. I've been talking all year about September being a turning point month, and it's now finally here, especially because it's in 11 years. So the last time this happened was 2009, which I'm sure you guys all remember. Depending on where you live, 2009 is when the states got their first black president. So things like that, where it's really crazy changes. I'm sure you've already seen this year where you see those minority groups building up. We have the Me Too movement, and we have, I'm on Instagram all the time talking about, when it comes to the Black Lives Matter movement, things like that. Mainly those minority groups now being brought to attention, where more people are starting to see, hey, this isn't right. It's always been happening, but now in the age of Aquarius and in 2018, we're starting to see how these things are just not right. We're starting to see social media coming out and explaining and showing things that we were in the dark before. So that's the 2018 energy. It brings to light, and it's a higher power light over what is no longer serving our highest good, everybody on the planet, their highest good, and our personal highest good. So September 2018, all about relationships, all about harmony, cooperation, partnerships, and that full moon in Aries. Okay, what do we got? We got new feelings have emerged, Aries. You haven't acknowledged it yet. This was face down. It's something that you haven't faced. You haven't faced the fact that you have some new feelings over something, new emotions. But what you have acknowledged, Aries, is that you're like, I think I need to move on. There's some grief, some pain, some embarrassment, and some shame over something that has toppled over in your life, okay? Something that has just been spilt out for you to view, and now you're looking at it being like, oh my God, that green grass is poison. That's not green, it's turf. That's not actual grass. That is fake. It's false. It's now toppled over you. There's blood spilled. There's tears. There's crying. There's a whole new emotion that it's time for you, Aries, to face, okay? I know that as an Aries, it's easier to just kind of blow it off and, light fire to it, light it on fire and move on. But this is something, Aries, that you need to really look at, and look at face forward, face on, eyes open, and really analyze it. Okay, new moon in Virgo is on September 9th, so you can definitely use that new moon energy to figure out what you want to create when it comes to your diet, health, exercise, your coworkers, your job, your day-to-day, your routine. That's what you can really be focusing on. But that full moon in Aries on September 24th is when you really want to let go what's no longer serving you. And Aries, you know what it is? It's this need to win. It's this need to be number one. I understand as an Aries, it's all about me. It's all about the I. That is the Aries energy. It's the first sign of the zodiac. It's all about pioneering leadership. I understand that. But when you're conflicting with other people who also want to be number one, it just ends up being too many hands in the pie, too much conflict, too much insecurity, too much fighting, and too much confusion over who's in charge, okay? So it's time, Aries, to make that executive decision to step back. It may not feel right on the inside, but that's the change that's needed this September 2018 in order to infuse your life with that 11 energy, which is going to be so beneficial going forward. So what else do we have? We have Saturn going direct on September 6th, Pluto going direct on September 30th. Saturn going direct, Aries, is all about your organization, your responsibility, your authority, where Pluto going direct is all about those internal transformations that you guys have been making and now allowing that to be manifested into your physical world. Okay, so this is for Aries, September 2018. So far what we have, Aries, I'm getting like heart palpitations. So what's going on with you guys? You guys are like really heated, really excited as well. You're obviously feeling that September energy. So this September, Aries, is all about recognizing and facing the fact that you have some new emotions, new feelings that you've been kind of lily pad jumping, like jump frogging over and not really getting deep about. It's all about new emotions over something that's been spilled, a situation involving 3 people in particular, whether that be you and 2 others or 3 people outside of you, that has just kind of soiled the grass that you thought was so green. You realize, nah, it's turf. Like, it's not, it's fake grass. What you can understand, Aries, and what you can realize is that you still have a lot of emotional energy. 2 things in particular, 2 people, 2 things, 2 situations that you can be focusing on and using those 2 things to make a change, build a bridge, and get over it and move on. And letting go of the shame and the guilt that you have over not seeing that it was turf. Right? And what that is, Aries, is your competition. You fighting and competing to be number 1, to be first. That's what you got to move on from. That's the change that needs to happen, okay? That's the new emotional energy that you really need to embrace, which is not all about me, which is more about we, which is the 2018-11 energy. Okay, so the theme of this reading, Aries, is about a King of Pentacles, a Knight of Cups. So we have an older earth type energy that's more masculine, so more of an alpha energy. This person has their eyes closed about things. They have great eyebrows. There's something with their eyebrows in particular. Either they're unruly or they're perfectly manicured, but their eyebrows are something that you have noticed about them. This Aries energy, this King of Pentacles energy has an A, a D, and an E in their name, possibly even a G as well. This person is definitely proud, but there's something about their past that you don't know. This person has burnt up, or really kind of like they burnt a bridge in their past. They really burnt a bridge in their past, and they're still reeling from that on a subconscious level. So how they treat you is because of a decision that they made in the past where they burnt a bridge, and now that they obviously can't go back, like that's dead and gone. But this King of Pentacles definitely, I want to hear like cherry pop. I don't know why. Maybe they just have really nice lips, or they love cherry pop, or cherry soda, or they love soda. There is something about like the cherry energy when it comes to this King of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Cups, which is an emotional person, younger than you. You've known them from your childhood. There is something about your past when it comes to them. There's a lot of energy in your past together. I'm seeing a ponytail, so either they have that man bun, or you always see them in a ponytail, like they always have their hair pulled back, or maybe that's just symbolic of their energy, where it's they never kind of let their hair down, that phrase. Let's see, this person likes to swoop in like a vulture and kind of save the day, whether they actually achieve that or not, but that is their energy, to kind of swoop in and save the day. You are thinking, Aries, about moving on from them when it comes to your thoughts. You're waiting for some sort of spiritual catalyst, some sort of teacher or motivator to say, okay, when it comes to the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, you can move on with your thoughts. You can change your thoughts surrounding them, but you're waiting for somebody of a higher source or a higher power, some sort of sign to come in and say, it's okay, Aries, you can make that change. You can take that risk. You're waiting for some sort of message. However, you've been really focusing hard on your investments and the power that you've put into this King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, and wanting positivity when it comes to that investment, wanting a positive change, a positive building where everybody in the family is taken care of, where you don't feel so alone, where you're feeling more emotionally fulfilled, and you're not feeling like your thoughts are just deceiving you, where you can be positive and happy and just everything working out in your favor. So that's the theme of the reading, Aries. But the situation at hand is the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody who either has their sun, moon rising in Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person is definitely focused on work. Like they're definitely focused on work because of what work gives them. So it's not actually just somebody who is just a workaholic, but it's somebody who actually receives a lot through their job. They get a sense of fulfillment. So that is why they're so focused on the work that they do, Aries. They have a little bit of a smudge in their record when it comes to their past and the path that they're walking. A little bit of dirt there. So this person is slow and steady, wins the race. They're not very quick when it comes to achievements and goals. They're very slow and steady, which can, it's awkward for an Aries to be involved with someone like this because as an Aries, you're all about that fastness. There's a lot of impatience there. Especially if you're born with your Mars and Aries as well, which I was, especially I was born Mars and Aries at a critical 0 degree. But that's something, if you want to email me, I can absolutely look into for you. That's astrology. Okay. It's about Queen of Pentacles. The obstacle and the aid, Aries, when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles energy, is the emotional output you've been doing. When it comes to your responsibilities, you've been putting out a lot emotionally to your family, to your friends, and especially to this Queen of Pentacles. So that's the obstacle and the aid. So either you've been putting out too much emotional energy to other places besides the Queen of Pentacles, or you've been putting a lot of emotional energy into the Queen of Pentacles, and your family and friends are getting they're getting chunned, right? They're not getting that emotional energy that they want from you, okay? So that's the obstacle and the aid, Aries. Subconsciously, you want to create something. You want to manifest something into your life with this Queen of Pentacles. However, you're thinking that something fundamentally needs to change, needs to shift in order for that to happen, because right now you're on unstable foundation. You're on a very unstable foundation, so you're just not seeing that you're going to be able to create something with this Queen of Pentacles because of that, Aries. You're also thinking right now that you are financially burdened, financially unfit, financially you're worried, okay? So I forget which, I think it was Virgo, for September 2018, I was talking to about this always coming up for them. So what I said, Aries, was to look back to your first memory when it comes to finances, your first memory when it comes to money. For instance, one of my first memories, I have multiple, but one of my first memories is my Aries brother finding $20 in a movie theater. And $20 back then, I was like 7. $20 back then was a lot of money. And what it showed me was that I don't have to work in order to find abundance, in order for the universe to give me money. So that's why it was so easy for me to say I'm working from home. I'm not going to go work in the corporate world anymore. So look back, Aries, to your first memory and then try to decipher why that first memory, when it comes to your financial experiences, why that first memory would have you constantly feeling like you don't have enough, that you have a poverty or a lack mentality, okay? So look back. If you need help, please send me an email. I'd be happy to explore it for you. That's like a quick reading. It's like a 1-card pull to really clear those financial blockers. It's time, okay? Use this September energy to clear the financial blockers. Tell the universe, I make more money. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. Tell yourself that a million times a day until you start to believe it, and then you'll start to manifest that outward, creating that shift that you so desperately want. Your family and friends, they're seeing your empowerment when it comes to home and family. They see that you want that empowerment as well. You want that authority. That's that Aries energy, always wanting to kind of be number one, king of the castle. And if an Aries is not getting that within their career life, within their professional life, they're going to be that much more dead set within their home life and within their relationships in order to achieve that that balance and that stability and that empowerment, okay? So if you're not feeling that balance within your career, within your friendships, within your family life, you're going to start to funnel that empowering energy into other areas as a way to overcompensate for you not getting it within your professional life or your home life. Hope and fear, soulmate card. Hope for your soulmate, fear for it. Because what does it mean, Aries, if you were to embrace the fact that maybe this Queen of Pentacles is a soulmate? Maybe this Queen of Pentacles is that soulmate that you've been looking for, that you want to create with. Maybe that Queen of Pentacles is exactly what you need in order to evolve and to grow forward and to have that spiritual catalyst that changes and that ignites your risk-taking and you taking a crazy leap of faith. So hope and fear is a soulmate card. Okay, Aries, let's see what's going on for September 2018. The first step, oh, my rings are stuck. The first step is to recognize that an inner shift is needed. You're thinking about this crazy shift. You're thinking about everything that has to change in order for you to be happy, or for you to be set, or for you to be in a position with this Queen of Pentacles where you can manifest something. You're like, I need an inner shift. I need something. I need the whole world to change. This is what you're thinking about, Aries, so guess what? This is exactly what's going to happen. You're going to start to manifest these crazy changes, these fundamental changes within your life. This September 2018 is when you're going to start to see that shift, okay? With that, Aries, you're going to be able to give more of your power. You're going to be able to find more power to give out. And the more power that you give out, the more power you get back. And whatever power means for you, like I always say, whether that be financial, spiritual, sexual, intellectual, emotional, whatever, or fear, power, respect power, whatever power means for you, you're going to start to see that manifested into your life because you are thinking so much about creating an inner shift, which will manifest huge shifts in your life, okay? So Aries, that's all I have for you. As always, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. And if you would like a personalized reading with me, I include a full astrology and numerology analysis. We'll see what was going on with those heart palpitations. We'll see what's going on with this soulmate energy. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in October. Remember, September is a turning point month. Just flow with it, please. Don't resist. Love you, Aries, and I will see you next month. Bye, guys.